Hey, hi, hello there for the third time. Hopefully this one will take. Hi, guys. Amber hasn't uploaded anything in a while, so I figured now was a good time to do another Mr. Snowflake. And before you say anything, yes, there's been a change in the layout of my area. I got a new desk. It's a very cool desk, but the way that I had my microphone set up is not possible on this desk, which is fine. It's just the sound might be a little different for a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. I usually edit the sound anyway, so I don't even know if you guys will even hear a difference, but if you do, that's why. So there's that. We are watching Mr. Snowflake's Shaped by the Algorithm for Amberlynn Reid. And we are on episode 1 still, and we will eventually get to the end. I'm actually hoping to knock the rest of it out this time, this episode. I'm going to start us at minute 40, just because I don't entirely remember where I left off in the second one, and it just seems like a good spot to start at. I have a feeling that I might be editing a lot of this out just going forward, because some of it isn't really like relevant to what's going on or what I want to look at exactly. And so, yeah. All right. So before we get started, y'all just need to know that my credentials, Renee, are that I am I'm an anthropologist by training. I'm a retired archaeologist, and that's it. That's all I do now. This is it. I do this and DoorDash. So before we get started, I just want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you to my members, and thank you to everyone who's going to hit the thumbs up button. You guys rock. All right, so I think that's everything we need to cover before we get started. Oh, the lighting. Yeah, did I mention that I'm having a migraine this time? This is literally the third time I've recorded this introduction. So that's why the lighting's kind of crap for me anyway. But there you go. So let's get started.
Up and be like, good morning, everybody, you know, just how I do. But
Hi.
I haven't done that in a couple days, and it feels really weird. But anyways, I'm gonna end this video now.
You just said good morning.
I just wanted to tell you guys, I just felt like updating you guys and just letting you know how I'm doing, and I am doing amazing.
Yes, she uploaded a video telling her fans she was enjoying not uploading
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's kind of where we left off, yeah.
any videos. Over the next week, Amber uploaded 6 new videos. It appeared as though taking a break was something Amber just couldn't do. YouTube had become part of her normal life now, and it was beginning to seem she needed YouTube just as much as she needed food. So after her 3 days break, Amber was back and was even more determined to lose the weight. Now she had extra motivation to shut up those trolls, and she knew the best way to shut them up was with results.
But I've been just doing really good, and I've been in a positive place, and I thought today would be a perfect day for, you know, a random weigh-in. And
Because random weigh-ins are the best way to track your progress.
I'm just really excited for you guys to hear about my results. So obviously there has been, you know, a few obstacles in my way, just as always, but I've conquered them and I've passed through them, and I'm happy. I'm gonna
the expressions that she just went through in that entire statement is just, I don't know how to explain it. Once you've watched enough of her, you actually pick up on her tells and the way that she looks when she's totally making shit up. And it was just so blatant there. I'm sorry.
really good spot, and I'm feeling really, really proud of myself.
You're always proud of yourself. I'm going to try to not be too catty, sorry.
So last time I weighed in, I was at 351.2, and today I was at 349. Yeah, you guys, I was down 1.4, so that's really good. I'm proud of myself. I am beyond.
How many times did she say she was proud? Does she say she's proud of herself every time?
Proud of myself for
Never mind. Yes.
the progress I'm making, and I'm just doing really good. I'm making better choices, and I'm eating healthier and eating smaller portions.
And that's always been her life factory. She's not eating smaller portions. Not only did she go into her life factory, but now she's shielding her eyes from the camera.
And I feel so much better. I'm drinking tons and tons of water, and it's definitely showing because I'm losing weight, and I'm just proud of myself. I absolutely enjoyed working out like that.
She did not enjoy working out. Hey, it's the bra! Back when it was like blue.
So, did Amber manage to lose the 100 pounds in total in August like she said she would? Well, no she didn't. But to be fair to Amber, as it grew closer to August, she changed it, saying she would like to lose the weight by September instead, giving her a bit more of a chance to do it. So, did she lose the 100 pounds in September like she said she would? Well, no she didn't. Sadly for her, she didn't manage to make it. But
I wonder who she's sassily telling off right now, because this is what she looks like when she's lecturing people, specifically the audience.
it didn't make sense to her that she didn't accomplish her goal, because in her
Okay, that's what it is. She's making up excuses. Gotcha.
mind, she had been doing absolutely everything possible to do it. And because in her mind she hadn't put her foot wrong, she needed to find reasons as to why she failed to accomplish her goal.
What's confusing about that is I'm doing everything perfectly. I'm weighing
Sure, Jen.
everything. I'm measuring everything. I'm going to the gym. I'm drinking tons of water. I mean, I'm an obese girl, so you'd imagine I lose weight faster. I just want to say that's purely my body's fault because I'm doing everything in my power to
You are your body. Okay. I know people like to do that whole, like, you are not your body thing. And to me, that makes no sense because what else are you? It just has never made any sense to me. But I think it's just a way sometimes for people to, like, disassociate from their problem, especially when they're, like, obese and not losing weight, instead of taking onus for the fact that they didn't do what they needed to do. They're like, oh, it's my body's fault. You are your body. Your body didn't go off on its own. Your body didn't, like, pull the brain out or, like, pull the essence that is you and set it on a shelf and then went off on, like, an eating spree. You were there. That is you. I mean, there's very few situations in this world where the person switches personalities or just turns a personality off. I'm not saying that doesn't exist. I'm just saying you're probably not that person.
lose this weight. But duly note, like I've even said this in my vlogs, I have a very confusing period. So it's unfortunate. I don't know.
Has she always had... If she has always had a strange menstruation cycle, then that does sort of explain her lack of response during the big C. So, I mean, I'm one of those lucky people, like mine's freaking clockwork. That's how I knew something was wrong, because it wasn't clockwork. Because, yeah, so... But if she's always had one that's just kind of wonky anyway, I can see how that might slip past you in the beginning.
It's just, I don't know, it's annoying, and I have been going to the gym. I have been counting calories and eating good, and the scale almost betrayed me because I was expecting something grand. I'm extremely obese, so you'd assume I'd be down a good amount of weight by eating the right foods and counting calories and going to the gym. And might I add, I'm kicking butt in that gym. I can't even. It's mind-boggling
She actually knows exactly why she's not losing.
to me how amazing I'll be doing. I'll rely on the scale. The scale will fuck me over, make me feel like none of this is worth it. I'm kicking my butt in the gym for nothing. I'm counting calories for nothing.
She's not counting calories. That's where she's lying. Okay. She's not counting calories, and she's probably not watching her
doing
portions.
all of this for nothing. I made 0 mistakes.
Yeah, see, right before she said that, she's over there in her Lie Factory.
I was just doing so good, and bodies are not meant to be this heavy. And I feel like soon my body will understand what I'm doing and then melt away, I'm hoping.
Well, yeah, that's not how that works. So, if it helps you as a person to visualize your body as something or someone else, and you can sit down and have a conversation with that, and it helps you deal, I mean, more power to you. But at the end of the day, you are your body. If you're not doing the things you're supposed to do, you're not gonna lose the weight. And she clearly wasn't counting calories, and she also... What was the other one she lied about? Anyway, she's not counting calories, and she's not minding her portions, because those are the only two reasons why she wouldn't be losing weight. You can kick your own ass at the gym all day long. It's going to contribute minimally to your weight loss. The food choices you're making are the big weight loss thing. So.
All because the scale did me wrong. If you guys have...
The scale is also an inanimate object. It can't sit there and plot against you. Even the talking scale is an inanimate object. It has no personality. It's not an AI. It's not a transformer. It doesn't do anything except sit there and wait for you to step on it. My cat's being cute, sorry.
Some words of encouragement or some motivation or inspirational quotes or even just advice, I'd love for you.
And see, here she's looking to the audience to be her source of inspiration. She's looking to the audience to be her supporter and to be her motivator. She's looking at the audience that way. And she still does that to this day. She just did it not too long ago, actually. I think in the last video she did. She was like, oh yeah, because she's like, I'm thinking about doing mukbangs again. Why don't you guys tell me what you think about that? And she's doing vaguely the same thing here, but it's setting up, it's giving her an out, giving her an excuse out. Because, well, here she's asking for inspirational quotes and stuff like that, but in the future she will ask things of the audience and take advice from the audience, and then when stuff doesn't work because Amber won't do the work to make it work, she then turns on the audience and blames the audience. You guys did this, you guys said that, you guys blah 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 blah, and that's why I haven't lost any weight. The only one who can lose weight for you is you.
You guys to leave that in the comments below.
She blamed her body for not losing weight, blamed the scales. She even blamed her period. She may have thought she didn't.
And I know people gain weight during their periods, because I do too. My weight can fluctuate by 5 pounds or so, but if you know that's what's going to happen, you can account for it.
It was fast food, and literally I felt so sick.
Oh my god, you guys, I'm so nauseous right now. When she said fast food, my stomach just went woo. It made that exact noise. I'm so sorry.
And then where do I go? I go to a buffet. She was feeling...
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You went to a buffet. Yes, you did.
I'm kind of hungry, so we're like, okay, let's go to Taco Bell. I weighed in today, August 11th, at 367.0, so I'm up 8.6 pounds.
Amber told us she would often go back and watch her old videos, but if surely she would have realised what she had been doing, and why she didn't reach her goal. She also had this habit of every time she failed to lose weight in one of her weigh-in videos, she would mention the time in the past how she had lost 89 pounds.
I'm sorry. It's interesting here that Mr. Snowflake calls this particular behavior out. I have said for a long time that Amber does not self-reflect, and evidence of that is that she's got 10 years worth of videos on her channel with very few exceptions. She doesn't tend to delete stuff. But so she could go back and look at those videos and observe her behavior. And she's done that a few times when she's desperate for content. But she clearly doesn't do it regularly. And she's definitely not doing it as a way of self-evaluation. And these are the earliest videos. This might be year 2 going on here right now. And you know, she's saying at this point, I watch my videos to keep track of myself. And Mr. Snowflake is like, well, clearly you're not, because if you did, you would see exactly what you're doing wrong, because you document everything in your life. So it's a very interesting observation to me that she's been doing she's been saying that she's going to use these videos as a form of accountability and self-reflection from the beginning of this channel, and she has never done so. The only thing I really need her to do now at this point is be like, oh yeah, you guys, I'm journaling. You know, and it's just like all of Amber's self-habits all in one capsule, you know, within the first year of her channel, and it's just never changed. She's just been static for 10 years, and it's stunning to me, but it's also really fascinating because I personally have never met someone who didn't evolve somehow throughout their life, for better or for worse. Amber has just coasted, and it would be great for her if she had just coasted at 300 pounds, but the only thing that's changed about Amber is her weight, and it's the only thing that's changed about that is it's gone up. Nothing else seems to have changed with her.
I do go back to the point where, yeah, I lost 89 pounds myself.
The infamous 89 lbs.
I know how to lose weight, 110%. My past with weight loss, I lost 89 pounds. It's hard for me to remember how I did it and how I got through it and how I lost, 89 pounds. And I'm not a know-it-all, but this... This is my journey, and in my journey, I lost 89 pounds by eating Doritos. I lost 89 pounds my way.
It's my way or the highway. I highly doubt you lost 89 pounds just eating Doritos. And since you are the queen of moderation, I highly doubt you were eating a serving of Doritos. So... do we have proof she lost 89 pounds? Because it's sounding like she lost these 89 pounds before she even got on YouTube. But we never saw her lose those 89 pounds on YouTube. So this was a pre-YouTube weight loss. And clearly she's gained it back, or else she wouldn't keep harping on it.
Amber clearly felt shame every time she failed at a weigh-in. It was as if she was trying to show people that she actually was capable of doing it. She knew how to do it and didn't need to listen to...
I don't think Amber's feeling shame, because I don't think Amber feels like what she's done is shameful. I think Amber feels... this is my personal opinions, by the way. I think Amber feels disappointment, and she feels like the world is being unfair to her, and frustration, because in her mind she should just speak into the universe that she's losing weight, and her body should then just transmute the fat away, and she should just have lost weight ambiently. And when she doesn't, because that's not how this works, she gets frustrated that she hasn't lost weight. I don't think that's shame at all. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen Amber actually demonstrate shame in her entire channel. I'm really trying to think. See, this is why these kind of watching these videos again is actually good for me, because I'm just like, I don't think I've ever seen Amber show true remorse or show true shame. So I guess we've got plenty of videos left to go. I guess we'll find out if she ever did. But I don't, at this point, even at the earliest point of this document or her channel here, I don't see Amber showing shame at not getting to her goal. I see her showing frustration and being upset at the unfairness of it all. You know?
Any of the advice being offered to her. She did it once before, and she could do it again, if she really wanted. Her way was the right way, it was her journey, and everyone else was wrong. One bit of advice that kept coming up in her comment section was to choose smaller goals, week by week, month by month, rather than this huge goal at the end of the year. But the more advice people offered her, the more she resisted against it. It was okay that Amber didn't lose the weight in her newly allotted time though, because her channel was not a weight loss channel after all.
Amber, again, seeing the behavior that I'm fully familiar with today in Amber 10 years ago is, again, just fascinating to me. That whole my way or the highway, I'm right. I know it works for me, you guys. Just seeing that from the very beginning and knowing the outcome. That's the other end of this. It's not like I don't know what's coming. I do. I know what's coming after these videos. Like I'm watching Modern Amber. So it's just, it's sad on the one hand, and you kind of want to just naturally like rib her for it, just kind of like make fun of it because it's so sad, you know, and it's so obvious. But as like someone who's trying to treat this as kind of a researchy anthropological thing, it's still very fascinating to me to see this behavior established at year one, which and see that it has not changed at all, not even tone, from year 1 to year 10. And let's see, if there's 10 years, she's 22 in these, somewhere around 22 in these videos. So 23 maybe. So these are traits of hers that were basically set in stone before she even started doing YouTube. And I think maybe YouTube just kind of compounded it, made it worse. Because it sure hasn't made it better.
This channel is...
Okay, yeah, see? This channel, this is the second time she's lectured us that I recall. And it's that same condescending tone, the same expressions. She's got this snarl going on that she gets when she's lecturing us. I can't really see her eyes too well because of her glasses.
Not a weight loss channel whatsoever.
And that little head think that she does.
However, it's a, as of right now, it's a vlog channel.
She does that when she's getting irritated.
It's a channel about my life. I'm an overweight person. We all say that. I'm fat, I'm obese. That's part of who I am, but it's not who I am.
And it's interesting for her to be establishing her identity as an obese woman this early. Like, so this is her solidifying that identity right here. She's like, no, I am a fat person. Okay, I am an obese woman. So this is her solidifying her identity, which I think is a problem. Personally, personal opinion. I think if she had decided that her personal identity was a person who's losing weight or a person who's on a health journey, a successful health journey, it's very much a mind over matter thing. But Amber gives up. Amber plans to fail. So Amber gives up before she even starts most of the time.
So this is not a weight loss channel, and I just kind of want to stress that to people. Not only is this not a weight loss channel, it's just a channel about my life. It's my vlogs. I don't care if I'm talking about a book or if I'm talking about a snowman or the weather or a chair, or it's just random. It's not a weight loss channel. And
it's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna last forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life, something, something, open highway. think I'm gonna do it my way. Okay, I'm sorry.
Someone said that my weight loss channel is a joke.
I mean, a joke would imply that there's a punchline, and there isn't one. So I think maybe that's a little unfair.
I just want to say I'm not a joke. And I think more than anything, a joke would be me coming on here and lying about my struggles.
It's when she does this. It always reminds me of stories I would read or stuff like that, because I've read a lot of fantasy and a lot of sci-fi, and it'll be like the king has found out that one of his advisors is screwing him over. And so he goes to that advisor who still thinks that the king doesn't know anything. And he'll ask the advisor, he'll be like, so if someone lied to me and they tried to set me up and was, doing me wrong, what do you think the punishment should be? And, inevitably the advisor's like, oh, you should make him march naked through the town square over broken glass and then have him flogged publicly before you behead him in front of an audience or something like that. And then the king goes, okay, and then has the guards take the guy off and do exactly to him what he said he would do to someone who was screwing the king over because he was the one doing it. She does this. A joke would be if I got on here and I was lying to you about things, and then she'll go on about how, people who lie are X, Y, and Z, and such a thing should happen to them. And it's just like, okay, I mean, eventually this is gonna catch up with you, and it's, karma's a bitch. So, do I believe in karma? Actually, truly believe in karma? I don't know. But I do know that I have seen some things happen pretty instantaneously, or just, a little bit down the road that just make you go, So, I think there's a whole thing about instant karma. They're videos are instant karma kind of things. They're always funny to watch.
And I'm not. It's hard for someone to lose weight. I know maybe some
She doesn't believe that at all.
people are a lot better at it than others, but
ShivvyPop made a point about Amber when she's wearing her glasses, how the glasses are a shield for her, between her and the audience. And that's actually something that's been documented with other body language. God damn, I can't talk. That's something that has also been documented with other body language experts, is with the use of glasses as a shield. You'll see people touch them a lot or adjust them a lot or that kind of a thing. Not with every person does it mean that you're trying to distance yourself from the conversation that's happening. It's just with Amber, that seems to be the trait. So with Amber, the use of the glasses as a shield between her and the audience is usually a tell that she's being deceptive in some way. So considering this is where she's telling us she's not lying to us, and yet she's giving off all of these deceptive tells,
losing weight is part of my life, and that's why I do show that on here. And if I do it the wrong way, if I fail or anything like that,
she's
I don't think it's
all
anyone's
up in
right
her
to
life
judge me.
factor.
And I do appreciate everyone who sticks around and watches my videos, whether I am stuck in a rut or not. So I kind of just wanted to clarify. And if you guys have any questions, I kind of just wanted to express that of some sort.
I do genuinely believe she's frustrated because she has. The reason she started this channel, regardless of what she said, she wanted this channel to be a place where she could post a video and then get accolades for her accomplishments. I think maybe she really did think she was going to lose weight. She thought that this would be a weight loss channel because she didn't think she could fail, but she also refuses to put the work in. So I don't know how she expected it to work, but that being said, she's frustrated already within the first year of this channel because she's not getting the ass pats she wants. She's not getting told she's awesome. She's not being told that she's, inspirational and that people want to be just like her, that kind of a thing. I mean, I'm sure she was getting positive comments and stuff because she always does. I do comment about how nasty the comment section on her videos are. I do comment about how nasty the comment sections on her videos can be, but there are usually good, supportive comments within there too. It's just the nasty ones can be really nasty. And I feel like, again, this is within the first year of her channel, I feel like people probably hadn't started to dogpile her yet. So, I don't know. I've never seen the comments from her early videos. That might be something fun to go back and watch, or go back and read. That being said, I think I've had the screen frozen on this, like, psycho smile for a while now. Sorry.
Again, not a weight loss channel. I don't want to be the cliche weight loss channel. I don't want that at all, because I'm not. I'm a vlogger. I vlog my life. Weight loss channels don't do that. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do. All of the weight loss channels I've watched have all turned into life vlog kind of things, because losing weight is a lifestyle choice. Like, it's a change in your lifestyle. Beatrice Caruso being the one that stands out in my head the most, because I think she's the only one I still watch. But she started out as a weight loss challenge. Yeah, as a weight loss channel. And now she's very much just kind of a lifestyle, everyday vlog, which I still love watching her stuff. But Beatrice is a good person. She's funny and she's honest and she's upfront, and you know, she's everything Amber isn't. And though her weight loss isn't drastic, she is losing weight and getting in shape, and Amber's not even doing that.
Again, not a weight loss channel. Not a weight loss channel. Okay, I think I've said that too much.
In the beginning, it may have been a weight loss channel, but after she had started to mess up on the scales far too often and people began calling her out, Amber started to tell people it was no longer a weight loss channel, that the weight loss was only a very small portion of what it was. The channel was all about her and her interests. So she may have failed that goal of losing £100 in total by September, but her overall goal of £299.8 by the end of the year was still on. Well, it seemed it was still on, but then Amber changed her end of year goal.
I want to be 331 point.
Hey, it's the whiteboard. Some today that your future self will thank you for. Probably doing today. That wouldn't make sense. That would be a really bad sentence, and even for her, that would be a bad sentence. Even this early, she's tracking that point whatever pound. That just shows that she was doing Weight Watchers for way too long. Like, that's clearly where she learned to lose weight, is through Weight Watchers, because she's counting that point whatever after the whole pound. And I know Weight Watchers does that, or did that, when you would go to the meetings. Do they still have in-person meetings? I think somebody was telling me they did when I did my little 15-day thing. Will not do that again. So yeah, anyway, I know that they would like weigh you in front of everyone, and even if you lost like 0.1 pounds, they would be like, yay! Like, okay, I went to the bathroom before I got on the scale.
0 pounds in 121 days, which will be on...
I'm sorry.
121 days, which will be on December 31st.
Look, she has what she thinks her weight should be. And I'm pretty sure that there's probably a date over off screen where we can't see it. I want to defend her here for a minute. This is not, if you also do this, I don't think this is healthy to do, because not only does Amber especially, but I know a lot of people do it. It's you set that unreasonable goal. You don't think it's unreasonable. You think you can do it, but you set this unreasonable goal, and then you set yourself like a daily goal within that unreasonable goal, which makes the daily goal also unreasonable. And this kind of thing, like, and we know Amber, like, one little failure and she's done. It's not even like, oh, I screwed up today and get back on the horse. She's done. So what happens when Amber doesn't, whatever the date is, and she doesn't weigh 366.6? I mean, we already know what's going to happen. She's going to get there. She's going to be 366.8 still, and she's going to give up because she didn't meet her goal for that day. I think that this is not the best way to go about motivating yourself in general and also tracking your weight. But I don't look at the point whatever unless I'm weighing my cats, because that little point is like a pound on a cat, but that's a cat. Cats aren't supposed to be like over 12, 13 pounds at the max unless they're one of the giant breeds. So it's just one of those things. Me and my vet, man, we go around about my cat's weights because I'm like, no, they're big cats. They're supposed to be heavier, except for the tabby. The tabby is fat. He is a fat boy. Anyway.
I know many.
Yep, here, see. Okay, so there's not dates, but she's still got this listed out. Yeah, because here we go. Do 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 cha 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 do 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 cha 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 cha.
If you know that I suck at goals, but I'm going to try my hardest. So to get to that goal, I have to lose 35.8 pounds.
Yes.
And I guess she was going to cross off each number as she got to it. So it's just, I still stand by what I said when I thought it was a date. She's still setting herself up for failure, because what happens when she's not, when she doesn't hit the goal that she has set for herself? Why would you list those out for 121 days? There's probably 121 entries there. I'm not going to go back and count. That kind of a thing. Amber likes to plan. And this is one of those early examples of Amber planning.
Amber wanted to weigh 331 pounds by the end of the year. There were lots of comments supporting Amber in her newly changed goal, many saying the weight didn't matter anyway. All that mattered was that Amber was happy. But she wasn't.
I just feel absolutely 150,000% like I'm about to die. Like, I feel miserable, you guys. I just feel like such crap, and
Amber didn't just make one video.
Are those her natural eyelashes? Damn. Look, I know I give her crap today, but she had a good base to work with here. Like, she's got a good shape to her face. She's got this cute little fairy nose. She's got these nice thick eyelashes. She's got that little cupid's bow of a mouth. All of this is gone now. Hell, her eyebrows they're not that dark anymore. It's a shame.
Telling us she was unhappy, she made multiple. She was so sick.
Okay, well, alright, maybe I need to eat my words. She's got eyeliner on. It didn't look like she had mascara on, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm right.
Doing well, then letting it all slip away. She was tired of not following through with what she said she would. It had now been almost 11 months since Amber first started on YouTube. So how much weight had she lost in that almost 11 months?
As many of you know, since I started YouTube of November of last year, I'm actually up weight.
And it begins.
I'm not up like 20 pounds or anything like that. I'm up probably about 6, I think. Yeah, I'm up about 6 pounds.
Isn't that like the average that people who don't work against gaining weight, like on average you gain like 5 pounds a year or something like that? and it just compounds over the years.
And as many of you know, I will sit here and I will lose a really good amount of weight, and then I'll just gain it all back, and then I'll even gain more. And why is this happening? I'm kind of here to answer that question. I'm sure many of you know the answer, but there's some of you who are probably wondering, like, why does Amberlynn not lose weight? Why does Amberlynn gain weight? So I kind of just wanted
because Amberlynn eats more calories than she burns.
to make a real quick video to kind of sum up the reasons why this happened. When I'm losing weight, I know how to lose weight 110%. My past with weight loss, I lost 89 pounds in just about 6 or 7 months.
11 months so far on her weight loss journey, and she had put weight on.
Does she ever tell us how she lost those 89 pounds other than I was eating Doritos? Like, what was she doing specifically to lose those 89 pounds? Was it just calorie counting? Because I doubt it, but I don't know if I've ever heard her explain how exactly she lost the 89 pounds. I've just heard the whole 89 lbs thing a million times. I've noticed she doesn't do it so much anymore, which is good, because it's a little ridiculous at this point.
How could this have happened?
So when people watch my videos, I don't want anyone to think I can't lose weight. I don't know how to lose weight, because I'm actually a pro at losing weight. If I was to like add up all the weight I've lost like over and over again, I've probably lost almost 1,000 pounds because I know how to lose the weight. My issue is, why do I keep gaining weight then?
Because you're not. We'll pretend like you actually know how to lose weight and you drop any amount of weight. You don't know how to maintain it, I guess, is the answer to that one. We'll pretend like you do actually know how to lose weight. You do not know how to maintain your weight. And that's why you gain it and then some back. All right?
It's simple. I stop caring almost. I give in to foods that I shouldn't have. I am a food addict. I'm an emotional eater. I'm a binge eater. And
interesting. I'm gonna make some merchandise that just says interesting on it. So she's been using the binge eating thing from the beginning. So 10, I keep wanting to say over 10 years. So for 10 years, she's been telling us, I guess 9 years. For 9 years, she's been telling us that she's got binging disorder or whatever. Until she wanted that weight loss surgery, which I still think was fake. And then suddenly she doesn't actually have BED. That's interesting.
And all these things added into one, like, causes just a tornado of mess. I don't even know how to describe it.
Clearly.
It's not about that I can't do it. It's not about that I don't know how to do it, because I can do it and I do know how. I've done it so many times. Even as I sit here right now, I know exactly how to lose weight. I know exactly how to do it.
I mean, all right. Again, to defend her a little bit here, or at least to commiserate with her a little bit here. I am very hypercritical of myself and my organizational skills and my progress with my life, kind of a thing, you know? And I feel like I know how to fill out a day planner. I know how to schedule my time. I know how to plan ahead more than 24 hours. I know how to do all of this stuff. And then I don't do it. And then I get frustrated because my life is out of control. I understand what what she would be feeling here if she was being honest. But I don't blame anyone else. I know the problem is that I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to plan today. Or I'll even have a plan and I'll just be like, I don't want to do that. I'm going to go back to bed. You know, that's a me problem though. You know, and the only person who's going to change that is unless I hire someone to walk around with a bullhorn 24 hours a day. You need to get to work. You know, that would be kind of nice. I mean, I'd hate it, but it would be kind of nice. But other than that, the only person who can make that habit change is me. and I'll get to it tomorrow.
Amber was a binge eater, especially when she was sad or under stress, and unfortunately for her, she was under a lot of stress lately.
Okay, there will always be haters. I need to have a tough skin, this and that, but I feel like if you're gonna watch my f***ing videos, then you shouldn't disrespect me. You are not the one making videos, opening your life to the f***ing world to watch.
Is he bleeping her or she bleeped
I'm
herself?
really fed up, especially when my girlfriend's involved.
Probably he did it.
I'm tired of fucking people calling her disabled and telling her she has like a weird personality or whatever. You guys do not 100% know her, and I am tired of it. You can say what you want to me.
I will give Amber, again, I will give Cramber. I will give Amber credit. There we go. That's what happened. She did why she was defending them is another story, but she did defend Crystal here, because I've seen this before, and I know a lot of people still think that there was something else going on with Crystal. Whatever. We're not here. We can't diagnose. We are not doctors, and those of us who are shouldn't be diagnosing on the internet, because I don't think that's how that works. But she did kind of come to Crystal's defense here, and for Amber, that's kind of significant, honestly. Because regardless of why she's dating Crystal, they were together for a while, you know? And I think they're still on speaking terms, or at least they were last Christmas. So.
I'm fat, I'm gross, I'm lazy. I'm this, I'm that. Yes, it hurts me. Yes, it affects me, but I can ignore it more. But when Crystal's involved, I do not like it. If I have subscribers who are dicks and assholes.
She does, though. She does. And you know what? Here's the thing. Like, this is, again, 10 years ago. So 2013? 2012? What year is it? Yeah, YouTube was a thing. I've been on YouTube a long time. I know I say that, and you've only ever seen these videos, but that's fine. That's fine. We like it that way, yeah? But yeah, I've been on YouTube a long time, and the comments that people would post back in the day, I know people complain about YouTube, and they're strict about, I even complain about YouTube and their strictness. But the comment sections are so much better than they used to be. They really are. I do miss being able to like DM people. I do miss that feature. I don't know why they took that one away, but I don't miss some of the DMs I would get. I don't miss that. And so, yeah, back in this era, back in 2012 or 2013, she probably was getting some pretty heinous stuff. Just because there was less moderation back then. It has gotten better. It's still not perfect. I mean, obviously, but I'm spacey. I'm so sorry.
I don't want to be on YouTube anymore. I am literally just tired of it, you guys.
So that's twice in 1 year?
Tired of it. I did not start YouTube for rude comments. For starting YouTube, I thought it was going to be such a positive experience and such a great experience. Tired of it. I did not start YouTube for rude comments. For starting YouTube, I thought it was going to be such a positive experience and such a great experience. And
she did. You can tell that she really did believe that.
No, because I'm getting so much hate and I just cannot deal with it.
So watch where her eyes are going when she's talking about how she thought she was going to get on here and it was going to be a positive experience, and it wasn't a positive experience for her. Watch where her eyes are going and where she's looking and where she's not looking when she says these things. So she really did think she was going to get on YouTube and everyone was just going to flock to her and tell her how awesome and cool she was, and she really doesn't understand why she gets the vitriol and the hate early on. Did she really done anything in this year other than not lose weight? Like, I feel like he would have. I feel like Mr. Snow.
Good morning. Monday, October 2nd. Check email.
I feel like Mr. Snowflake would have mentioned it. But again, it's only the first episode. So right now, people really are only reacting to the fact that she's not losing weight and lying about it. So she hasn't really done anything truly egregious yet. But then again, early 2000s YouTube.
I have too many issues in my real life that you guys do not know about.
That's starting early too, isn't it? You guys, there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. I don't want to talk about it.
I tell you guys everything. I do not show you guys everything. You guys only know what I allow myself to tell you guys. So, for the people who enjoy my videos, I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore.
She's not sorry.
I have tried to put up with this for like...
She's like me though. Her eyes change color depending on her mood. Like when I get really excited or really emotional, when my emotions get very strong, my eyes turn green. And when I'm having, just kind of like an even keel kind of a day, my eyes usually hang out at that like olive brown color that they are. It's fun having color changing eyes. Some people tell me they're blue sometimes. I've never seen them turn blue, but some people swear up and down my eyes are blue. They are not. They're hazel. So I suppose at some point they could be blue, but I've never seen it. Other people have.
Can't stand it. Crystal is not fucking disabled. I so badly for the people who are probably watching this and they're like, whoa, Amberlynn, what's wrong? I don't understand. To read some of the things that people are saying to me because some days it's so extreme that I sit behind the freaking computer or my phone and I cry. I mean, I shouldn't have to deal with that. And I feel like by me stopping YouTube videos is actually going to make me feel like less stressed. I'm gonna feel happier.
My neighbor's smoking and the smoke's drifting into my apartment. I hate it so much.
Because I'm not gonna have to worry every day when I click on YouTube, oh my god, thumbs down, people don't like me, or oh my god, I can't. So I am so sorry everybody. This is my last YouTube video and I'm just done.
She really does think this is her last YouTube video. She means this. She means what she's saying right now in this moment. Obviously she comes back. Spoilers. Spoilers.
There will not be, I'll see you in my next video, because there's not going to be a next video. I wish you all the best to those who have supported me. I love you all. Trust me. Like, you are the reason why I kept...
You guys just, I hope you're all paying attention to where her eyes are going and how her head is moving in this moment compared to some of the other moments where she's just making shit up. And I keep going, that's her life factory. That's her life factory. Her eyes haven't even gone that direction yet. She's only looked over onto this side a handful of times. She's over here for the most part, or she's looking down. Okay, this is very unusual for her because she's not lying. She's convinced that this is the last video she's going to make. She very seriously means it. That whole, like, those of you who have supported me all these years, I wish you the best. That's one of the handful of times she's looked over here. And then there was one point where she looked up. She was over here and she looked up. But for the most part, her eyes are over here. They're dead on. Or they're, dipping down here where you go.
Going in for so long. But...
See?
I can only take so much. And my girlfriend can only take so much. She tries to be strong, but I know she hates it. So... I mean, this hurts me to, like, end this. But it just has to happen.
Yeah, she's convinced that this is her last video.
I'm done. My heart is, like, literally...
Yeah, she believes it. Oh, this is so cool seeing her do this. It's cool watching her not lie.
It was nothing like I expected, because I honestly didn't think I was going to be judged for it. I thought people were going to be like, wow, I love this person because she's real, honest, raw. I love her girlfriend because she's such a little cute, shy thing. I don't know, but I just...
Yeah. She has this idea of herself already. She has this persona, this Amberlynn persona already. And that's why when she was talking about, oh, she's a little shy thing, I really thought people would like me. Because she's got this fake persona that she thought everyone would like. She thought she had created the perfect online personality. And obviously she did not.
Honestly, wasn't expecting this. Goodbye.
Yeah.
And again, this section is hard. Anyways, I'm gonna go now, so goodbye.
Literally the next day.
I got so many sweet
No, she didn't.
and loving and caring comments from you guys, and I honestly didn't know that so many people cared, or so many people watched me and thought of me as, you know, a good person and
Nope.
a person who struggles but is honest about it. I am just so grateful, and I
not grateful
honestly
at
was done with YouTube. I thought YouTube was the issue,
That's interesting.
but no, it's not. I just didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to, you know, I thought the haters are coming from YouTube, so
The haters are inside the house. The call's coming from inside the house. Interesting body language for her here.
why not just quit
In my
YouTube?
opinion.
But something about it just didn't feel right. I don't live this perfect life. It's far from that, and I struggle with my weight because of, you know, commotion and just this
She knows exactly why she struggles with
crazy mindset I have, and I'm raw about it and I'm real about it.
So raw, you guys. She is being deceptive about something. Probably why she came back to YouTube. That's probably what she's coming up with, because she really did mean what she said in the clip before this. So something happened between that clip and this clip. Probably when she watched it back and edited it, she probably changed her mind there. And I'm not doubting that she didn't get some messages of encouragement and stuff like that, because she's always had what is referred to as the M babies. She's always had those, and she probably always will. I mean, even Chantel has people that still support her for some strange reason. Or that Shani for Christ lady. I will never cover her, either of those two, honestly. But the fact that people still support Shani for Christ is just absolutely stunning.
And I
Anyway.
show it to you guys, and you guys still consider me an inspiration. And
Did Amber really mean it when she said she was quitting YouTube?
She
Or
really meant
was
it.
she just trying to manipulate people?
Was that Boogie?
Amber was not going to let the trolls win. Yes, she had failed to lose weight in the past, and in her YouTube journey, she had done pretty poorly.
Look at how well she can walk right now. She can bend her legs, she can bend her ankles. She does have little dainty feet, I'm not gonna lie. She has really small
Not
feet,
far.
you guys. Or at least they look like they're small.
But shutting up those haters was now the real goal. Lose the weight, sure, but it was not just to feel good about herself or to fit into clothes she hadn't worn in years. It was to shut up those horrible trolls. Not only was she going to prove them all wrong, she was going to prove herself wrong for all the times she doubted she could do this.
I'm just watching the way she walks. She hasn't walked like that in, well, a decade.
But could she? Could she lose roughly 40 pounds in only 2 months and get down to 330?
You know what you should do is take that chunky ass beagle out for some long walks. That would do both of you.
She
some
quickly
good.
got back on track and seemed to be having more fun on YouTube than she had for a while.
I'm so confused.
In boxing, they say a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter, and Amber was happy and fighting tooth and nail to beat this. She had struggled with her weight since she was a young child, growing up with a neglectful family, turning to food, making food her best friend. She had struggled in school, being called names. She had struggled in her young adult life. She had even struggled with her first year on YouTube. So, did she do it in the end? Did she hit that 330-pound goal by the end of 2014, like she said she would? Well, I don't know. I don't know because Amber did not film a weigh-in video at the end of the year like she said she was going to.
Good God, she's always collected those damn perfumes. That is a very pink
In fact, for
collection
the
of
entire
perfumes.
month of December, there was no weigh-in video in sight, and no videos discussing her weight.
iTunes.
Her audience knew her well enough now to know that this was not a good sign. Her viewers waited and waited for her next weigh-in video.
Even the dog doesn't want to be in the video. Please get the camera out of my
But she didn't
face.
upload one until the beginning of January 2015. And, well,
I actually will be weighing myself today, and I haven't weighed myself in, I don't know. A lot of you might, see me as such a failure, but I really do care about myself, and I need to do this. I just need to do this. So here's my weigh-in photo from today.
I haven't been that heavy in... Well, okay. Wait, hang on. I was like, oh, if you subtract 200 from that, you're really close to my weight. And then I was like, no, I haven't been in the 80s in almost a year. A little over a year now. You have to be in here for it to make sense sometimes. I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, I haven't been 185 pounds in a long time. And I'm glad for it. It's a freaking struggle sometimes. Yeah. But I haven't been over 170 in a year. Now, my ass needs to get under 160. That would be fabulous and stay there. But the only person who's going to lose weight for me is myself.
So there it is, 385.2. And I am just...
That's like, isn't she like 360 something? 366 point something? Not that the point matters, I was just remembering the number. So she gained like 20 pounds, almost exactly 20 pounds.
disgusted. I wasn't expecting to gain that much weight, and
She did not expect to gain that much weight. I think she's surprised at how much weight she's gained. Even though she knows she wasn't doing what she was supposed to do to lose the weight.
I regret it. And I'm the type of person who doesn't regret anything.
I believe that. I believe that statement.
At all. I wanted to let you guys know that don't be me. Do not be me.
No worries.
Don't lose a bunch of weight and then gain it back, because it is one of the worst feelings in the world.
Sadly for Amber and a good chunk of her audience, she did not manage to reach her goal. She started YouTube off at 368 pounds, and not only did she not manage to get below 300, she didn't manage to reach 331 pounds either. She managed to put weight on. But 2015, she promised us, would be the year she finally lost the weight, just as long as nothing stressful happened that caused her to binge eat.
We decided to break up.
Okay, someone. What the hell am I watching? All right, so that is the end of the first episode of Shaped by the Algorithm. Hey, and I kept it within the time limit that I wanted to keep it at. That's awesome. So eventually I'll get this edited and up. All right. If you have made it this far, go ahead and leave a snowflake down in the comments section. I mean, y'all know how this works by now. Somebody did ask me, I think it was Bob Smith, was like, I assume you're doing this to see how many people have made it to the end of the video. Kinda, sorta, but not really. I mean, kinda, sorta. Obviously you don't know what emoji to put down until you get to the end of the video, or until you see enough people put the emoji in the comment section. But the other thing is if you don't have a comment, which a lot of people don't have a comment, but if you put the emoji in there, the algorithm counts it as a comment, so it shows that you're interacting with the video, basically. And it's just to keep the algorithm, just to feed the algorithm. We're all shaped by the algorithm. Ooh, I'm sure someone's done a study on that. I need to look for that paper. Anyway, again, you gotta be up here sometimes. if you've made it this far, go ahead and leave the snowflake down there. I was thinking snowmen too. Go ahead and leave a snowman down there too, or a snow woman, or a snow person. I don't know how you would tell the difference. Anyway. And yeah, go ahead and leave a comment too. Some of the comments you guys have been leaving have been really kind of insightful and stuff, and I'm enjoying the comments. I enjoy the comments. I always do. And yeah, thank you again to all of my supporters, all of my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys all rock. And thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. Ding. And yeah, I will see you guys in episode 2 of Shaped by the Algorithm. Are we not excited? Are you not entertained?